Good morning, I'm Amy Lynn. A popular teenage girl is murdered and a town is divided. The horrific crime made national headlines, but what really happened? This morning, we're catching up with legal analyst Beth Karras and Emmy Award-winning, Academy Award-nominated director Joe Berlinger about the search for justice in Oxygen Media's docuseries Unspeakable Crime, the killing of Jessica Chambers. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning, Amy. How are you?
So, Beth, you have studied this extensively. What are your thoughts on the upcoming trial? Is this the right man, or is the person who did this still on the loose?
Well, that's the open question, and that's what the defense is, that the wrong man is on trial, right? And I don't know. The jury was split the first time, 7-5. I mean, I don't know that I've ever covered a case where there was a deadlocked jury that had that kind of a split.
Joe, how hard was it filming this docuseries with tension in this small town being so high?
There was, there was a lot of tension, but I think people were actually pretty open with us. I mean, it took a little work to get people to talk, and our producer, Lisa Bryant, did an amazing job of, getting people to open up. I think people wanted to talk. You know, the town was divided, but I think people wanted to express their views. You know, the African American community felt an injustice was being done, and the white community felt like this guy was the killer. And those are the kinds of racial overtones that can, really affect a case. There's no winners in this. On both sides, there's lots of pain and suffering, and just taking that back to your hotel room each night that's the hard part about making this kind of show.
Will the 5-part docuseries shed some light on some other possible theories or guilty parties?
I'm interested in, if somebody, a prosecutor has a unique power to take away somebody's liberty in this country, and one of our most fundamentally held beliefs as Americans is that, we have our personal liberty unless we deserve to give it up. Okay,
so during this series, how much more are we going to learn about Jessica? And is that perhaps the key to finding out who actually did it?
Oh, I mean, that's a great question. I mean, Jessica was, the soundbite that was reported is, 19-year-old cheerleader set on fire, which is true and horrific. But as you get to know her, she did run with a rough crowd. So the series just kicked off. Where and when can we catch it? Well, this is on Oxygen. The first episode already aired, and it's every Saturday at 7 p.m. for the next 4 weeks. And I'm sure they'll start repeating it as well.
Thank you both so much for coming on this morning. You can find out more by logging onto our website, fox4morningblend.com.